Good, y'all? It's Visual. Welcome to Battle Rap Boutique. It's 2018. I hope everybody had a safe and happy new year. It's time to start making some lists. I'm starting out with my media list, and I will get into some other lists as we go on with the month, and hope probably by the through February I'll have them all done. But I'm starting my media list. I just wanted to get this out of the way, and it's gonna get more prominent as it goes, and at the end I'm going to have a top 10 media/blogger list. I'm putting them all together in one video. I'm not doing best blogger, best media source or outlet. It's going to be all together here, so bear with me. It's a long list, so get comfy, grab a beer, grab a drink, roll something up. It's kind of going to be like an index for you guys if you want to go check out a lot of these media sources and bloggers and such. I'll give you the information here to know where to find them. I'm vaping on some Killer Custard from Vapetasia. This is not a sponsored video. This is just what I'm vaping. So if you're wondering what the hell's in my vape, that's what I'm vaping. It's fucking delicious. First of all, I want to start out with some honorable mentions in battle rap media and blogs and news sources. First on the list is BattleRap.com. Now, this was a prominent website last year. Well, not last year, 2017, but last year, 2016, and before that. And they haven't really been active in 2017, or were active in 2017. This was definitely, and I'm going to be looking at some notes. I got a bunch of notes here because I got a long list. BattleRap.com was a great website, and I used to be on it all the time. It was a go-to for a lot of my my news to catch up on some stuff because they were always on point and always had some good articles there and good coverage, and they were pretty much everywhere. But in 2017, they pretty much fell off. A lot of it was because of Red Flag that was participating and still keeping it going. But as far as Battle Rap Chris, well, the journalist formerly known as Battle Rap Chris, which is now Hip Hop DX Chris, I guess he had some stuff going on in life, and he kind of fell back, and we haven't really seen BattleRap.com in 2018, and I don't know if we're going to be seeing much of them moving forward. So, you know, big ups to them while they lasted. I wish they would come back and make an impact again, but it is what it is. There's plenty of media to go around. An honorable mention also is This Shit Is Hot Sun Live. You can follow, and a lot of these I'm going to give you, they're all Twitter handles, by the way. So, Hot Sun Live is at 7 the General. I used to see him at, you know, all the events. He used to cover a lot of battle rap, and last year we didn't really see too much of their platform and much of their media coverage. So not sure what's going on with them, but he's been around for a long time, and you know, we'll see if his platform, That Shit Is Hot Sun Live, makes it back into the scene for 2018. And another one is Marie Flo. She has Marie Flo TV. She was a female blogger, was pretty active, not as of late or last year as much, but it'd be cool if she came back into the scene and blessed us with some more blogs and such, because we could definitely use more female bloggers and content from females, because the ratio, as you can tell, is pretty damn slim. Another honorable mention is Con Artist Films. They do a lot of excerpts and coverage behind the scenes. They're here and there. Battlethon Entertainment. You can catch them at Battlethon and Ent. And that's ran by founders Zaire and Shah B. He just put out a post actually a day or two ago saying that he's back, and he looks like he's ready to get back on the horse and start talking battle rap again. So one to look out for. Of course, I mentioned this on a couple other videos, is Battle Rap Stats. They're going to be, I'm sure, very prominent in as far as analytics is concerned, in 2018, and a place where you can go and cast your votes on winners and such. So don't sleep on Battle Rap Stats. You can catch them at Battle Rap Stats, and a great way to make an impact in the scene is by going and voting. A few battle rap news outlets and promo outlets are Justin Barger or Barger. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but you can catch him at Battle for You, at Rap Battle for You, and he does a lot of promo and stuff like that on Twitter. So you can catch him on that. Shout out to Justin for a lot of the work he puts in. He's always there, tweeting some stuff out, getting information out there. Also, BattleRapNews.com. You can catch them at battle_rap_news. Again, a lot of information, news, and promo. Also, BattleDomination.com, at BattleDom. Again, another news and informational source. Really active on Twitter, always tweeting out the latest stuff that happens, drops, battles that drop, and so on. We have Do or Die Battle League, and this is DI, the Hennyman's Battle League and Battle Rap channel. And Rome DMV, he had him on one of his top 10s just recently. I definitely don't agree with that. He just started to do some blogs, not blogs, but some live podcast footage. It looks great. It kind of reminds you of Drink Champs and such, but more a live style podcast. But definitely new to the scene and probably shouldn't be in any top 10 anytime soon. But look out for him, definitely. Also, look out for Debo Vision on YouTube. That's the homie Debo from Queen of the Ring. You can catch him at Debo QOTR for Queen of the Ring. And he just started to do a podcast as well. And it looks pretty dope, man. He started doing some interviews, and it's more of a still footage right now from what I see, but it's the images change, and he has some effects in it, so it doesn't bore you as quickly. So shout out to Debo, man. He's been blogging too with his Restore Order stuff. Well, actually, he's kind of off that, but shout out to him. I see he has great intention in moving this shit forward, and it looks like he's motivated as of recent to really want to do more. So shout out to him. Another up and comer that started out late 2017 is Young Sir. You can catch him at Academic Grind 06. You can catch his YouTube at Young Sir TV. He does kind of a blog talk podcast style. I got the honor of being on his first show. I was just calling in to listen, to show support, and he tagged me in. I don't like to be tagged in those live chats and stuff because I have a tendency to ramble and get a little bit off course and say some things I don't particularly want to say. But it was short and brief, and I didn't get out of line. So big ups to Young Sir for showing love. Go check him out, subscribe to his channel. Hopefully we'll see a lot more of him. Another one starting out late in the year is Battle Rap Movement. You can catch him at Battle Rap Movement 1. Always putting out some blogs as of late with anything that happens. So he says he's looking to tackle 2018 with a lot more content. So I'm looking out for him. And yeah, do your thing, Battle Rap Movement. Another one is Let's Talk Battle Rap, or After the Battle podcast, and you can catch them. And I say too because he just rebranded the show. So it started out after the Battle Podcast, but he's rebranded it to Let's Talk Battle Rap Podcast. And you can catch him at We Talk Battle Rap. And looks like a real cool guy. He shows a lot of love to me. Checked out his interview. His first interview was with ARP, and it was a good interview. So hopefully he has a lot more in store for us, and I look forward to seeing a lot more content from him. Another up-and-coming blogger is Blogger in the Cut. Cool cat, goes to a lot of events, and you can always see him blogging on events that he goes and checks out. And I haven't got the pleasure of personally meeting him, even though I'm sure we've crossed paths and didn't even know it. But battle rap Blogger in the Cut, make some moves. I want to see a lot more of your stuff, man. Do it up. So moving on to a lot more of the regulars from 2017. And this is where the core of this list starts, kinda, is Battle Rap Opinions, which is at JLegend100. And he seems to put out a lot of blogs, stays consistent, seems to go to a lot of events, and puts out recaps and opinions and such. So you can check him out. Also, Uptown Jackson, at Uptown Jackson, does a lot of blogs. Definitely a weed connoisseur. Always high, always spliffing something up. That's kind of his MO on his page. There's always some bud involved and some laughing and goofing off. So you can check him out if you're definitely into that stuff. Corey Got Bars Live. Just recently got some bad news from Corey, but hopefully he comes back and gets back on his grind. You can catch him at Bars and Hennessy. He always does a lot of blogs, and he has a great niche which nobody really does, which he does segments called Battle Rap and Coffee in the Morning, and it's usually blogs that he puts out early in the morning, drinking his cup of coffee when he's getting up and talking battle rap. So kind of set apart from everybody else. It's kind of a unique angle because there's not a lot of content or stuff going on in the morning, so it's always good if you're looking for some stuff, if you're looking to chop it up battle rap, or some content to see early in the day. If you're an early bird, he definitely had that covered. Always had something going on early in the day. Another one is Hurricane Dew. You can catch you can catch her at Hurricane Dew. She does a lot of blogs and updates, and I think is affiliated with the War Report. Has a pretty good following already. I just recently got keen to her, so she seems like a pretty good blogger, and we're definitely happy to have her on the scene and hopefully see more content from her. We have the 7 Mitchell at the T7M Radio. Now, this man does podcasts, discussions, updates, and has some good quality content with some good quality visuals, I must say. Another one is Battle Rap Radar. You can catch them at Battle Rap Radar. It is run by my guy. Big salute to him, Taylor Made. You can catch and follow him at TAILOR____Made. And it's pretty much a platform with a team that does podcasts, blogs, and interviews. They've had some interviews with Goods. Off the top, I can't remember. A couple other great interviews that they've had. But the team consists of Queen Prophet. Shout out to Queen, King Nano, GN1791, and let me go and give you the ads. At Queen Prophet _, at King _Nano _X, at Gian1791. They've been doing a lot of great work out there, and they also cover wrestling stuff and MMA and NFL topics for those of you that are also into that genre and criteria. So it's not always battle rap on that channel, but nonetheless, as a team, they collectively do work. And I think there's one more person, and forgive me for not shouting you out here, but I don't think I found your at when I was looking up this list. Another one is Battle Rap Resume, at Battle Rap Resume. I think it's a European, UK-based podcast. They do a lot of interviews in their podcast, and they do have a Patreon to support what they're doing out there. And it seems like a lot of good work. I did see a few interviews over the past year, and it's good stuff coming from them. So keep up the good work, Battle Rap Resume. Another one is Tanika Tan. Shout out Tanika Tan, at Tanika Tan. She's a presenter / host at Represent Radio, and she also does blogs, and check out her YouTube channel. She's based out of the UK, so she gets that UK flavor and also covers American stuff as well. So salute to her for being another female blogger. Next on the list, we have the Young Keymaker, at Young Keymaker. Now, he has the Keys to the Game podcast, and he streams that off SoundCloud, so definitely go check him out. He's definitely going to be a prominent name, it looks like, in 2018. He does really good opinions. Seems like a really level-headed guy. Attorney, just got his attorney, I believe, his Esquire, just passed the bar last year, if I'm not mistaken. So, a smart guy, and he's doing a lot of great things on his podcasts. Another one is K-Dose Media, at K_Dose. He has a YouTube channel, mostly covers West Coast artists and stuff like that. But he does do interviews, blogs, and he does a lot what I do with After Effects, with doing this quality effect work, and much more than just blogging. Definitely takes more time to do what he does. So salute to K-Dose. He seems like he has a good head on his shoulders, always looking for a positive direction, a positive way to look at things, and your efforts are definitely appreciated, sir. Another one is PG Bloggers. A lot of you guys know you can find them at PG Bloggers. I don't have their individual names, but their main source is at PG Bloggers, and they definitely do blogs and updates with news and stuff that's going on. And they've had the week in battle rap, which they recap the week, stuff that's happened throughout the week. Every week they put out a video and stuff like that. So they're definitely doing good work. They're at the PG Bloggers, so salute to them. Another one is Wing Truth Dolo, which is a lot of you might know her from co-hosting Angry Fans Radio a couple years back, 2-3 years back. You can catch her at Ms. Leda_Truth, and she has a podcast, Winged and Friends, which is kind of like a ladies-based podcast, but they chop it up battle rap and a few other things. So, I'm a listener. I listen in every once in a while when I can, and I enjoy the stuff that she does. Real battle rap fan and knows her stuff, man. So follow Wing, give her a shout. Another blogger is ARP, the man. He's a league owner. He's definitely doing a lot of great moves. He's had a great year last year as far as his league is concerned. Now he's part owner with Lawrence and Shatas, but he gets on his blog shit too, and I appreciate what he does because he takes his time. He definitely edits it well, and he puts a little effects and flair into it. So, it's much more than just basic blogs for him. So he, even with blogs, he does go the extra mile and puts a little flavor and seasoning into what he's doing. Salute to ARP. All right, so moving on, we have the War Report. And this is a few different people that run the War Report. First is at Custom Made Menace, and you can catch the War Report at the War Report _, and they do podcasts, excerpts, and a lot of promo for upcoming battles and such. Excuse me. I wish the War Report would stay a little bit more consistent, and but shout out to the War Report, man. They do their thing. Another one, we're getting into the more prominent stuff now, and the War Report was one of the prominent ones, and this is the last 5 before I get into my top 10 list. So, on the list I have Flip the Script, which was Queen's Flip's platform on YouTube, and you can follow Queen's Flip at Queen's Flip, and he's done a lot of live broadcasts, live podcasts, and interviews with some high-profile people on his platform. So I'm not going to put him in the top 10 because even though he's done great things, he's been more focused on going viral and silly stuff, which is outside of battle rap, which, with all due respect, do your thing, got to pay the bills. You got to make it one way or another, but definitely hasn't been 100% into the scene. So shout out to Queen's Flip. I hope we see more of his podcast platform in the future in 2018. Next on the list is Minnesota Luke. You can find him at Minnesota Luke. This is battle rap's favorite historian. Well, my favorite battle rap historian anyway. He does have a Patreon page, which it hasn't been too active lately. Luke's reached out to me. He's been pretty busy the last quarter of 2017 with work, and he's just been swamped and doing what he does, which is, has to look up information and go in the books and check things out and get data and such. It takes a lot of time and effort. So that's why, that's the reasoning behind this Patreon page, to fund that time that he puts in for, to give us the battle rap history and facts that we should all be appreciating, because when the shit's all said and done and errors come and go, Luke's content is going to be up, and you can tell your kids if they want to check out battle rap history to go check out Luke's channel, and you'll get pretty good details and facts about the history of the culture in general. So big shout out to Luke. I hope he comes back. I understand he's been pretty freaking busy. Work will do that to you. Working 60 plus hours, and shout out to Luke, man. Do your thing, and hopefully the culture isn't going to lose their battle rap historian. Another cat who's been highly active, and I've been checking out more of his stuff lately myself, is the Sun God. Shout out to Sun God. You can catch him at the Sun God __. Now he's been real heavy on the scene. Anything that happens, he's up on it, blogging about it, giving his perspective and opinion. He's there giving recaps, predictions, and such. Seems like a real level-headed young man. Big shout out to the Sun God. Go check him out, follow him, subscribe to his channel as well, and I'm sure he's going to be doing the shit heavy in this year. Next on my list, I have Counterproductive, Dirtbag Dan's media channel. You can catch him at DirtbagDan408. He does live podcasts every week. I catch him every Monday night. Sometimes it gets a little bit too late for me if I have to get up early the next day. But every Monday he's doing a live with the crew. There's usually Fredo and Caustic and Frack on it, and some other cats, but it's very entertaining stuff. He has the Battle of the Zay platform, which is kind of like a league. He's been doing that a lot in this past year, so I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot of that. He recently got the championship belt, kind of like a wrestling belt and such, or boxer's belt, for the Battle of the Zay champion. So he's doing big things out there, man. So big salute to Dirtbag Dan. He also had been doing blogs, which he called blogs every day, for a good portion of last year, and he was putting out blogs every day, whether there be small talk or whatever. But he was, he was putting it out for the fans, and he also has a beer pong platform which he wants to start up, and he seems to be doing, which is having kind of like a tournament and with champions or something of the sort. But it looks like a lot of fun. They have a lot of fun over there on that channel. So big salute to Dirtbag Dan, man. He's doing his thing. He will not be doing KOTD pay-per-view commentary anymore. So sorry to hear that. But he has a lot of things on his plate, a lot of good things. He's doing music and such, and with everything else, can't blame him for falling back and just focusing on the stuff that he has going on. So moving on to one of my favorite bloggers in this last quarter of 2017 is DME Detroit. You can follow him at DME Detroit. Now, I've found him the last quarter of 2017, and I just love this guy. He's hilarious. He goes on rants. We chop it up behind the scenes. He's just a good dude overall. You can tell he's a real enthusiast and loves battle rap. He's been a hip-hop head. Seems like he's been a hip-hop head his whole life, so he knows this shit inside out. Can't tell him any different. And me looking at his blogs makes me feel like I feel. And, it makes me feel like I'm watching it with one of my boys that I've known for a long time. He just has that personality. He spazzes out. It's a very funny when he gets really worked up about something. It's just the best thing. I've had a ball watching DME Detroit the past quarter of 2017. And I'm so glad that he came onto the scene. He's doing really well. He's picking up subscribers on his YouTube platform pretty rapidly. So big salute to DME, man. I'm happy you're in the scene, and I look forward to a lot more from you in 2018. Do your thing, brother. All right. Now we've gotten to the top 10 lists of media/bloggers. Number 10, Piperboy Williams, at Piperboy William without the S. This dude has been very consistent all year round. He's always on beat with the latest stuff that comes out, information, blogs, recaps, predictions, and such. Now, although this is my list, I'm also unbiased, so I don't really watch Piperboy, but I understand he has a huge following, and I see the things that he's doing, or that he has been doing in battle rap culture. So he definitely deserves to be on my top 10 list because I just recognize the work that he's been putting in. So Piper Boy Williams is number 10. Big salute to Piper Boy. I hope he gets back on his feet with a recent negative turn of events. But, you know, shit happens. You know, I'm sure your fans will love for you to get back on the horse and get back on this blogging shit because you're definitely a good personality to watch. A lot of fans really, really enjoy your stuff, and you know you have the numbers to prove it. So, you know, come back strong, Piper Boy. Number 9 is Just Jims. You can follow him at just_Jims, and co-host Harlem White 141 at Harlem White 141. Go follow him as well. Now Jims is, you know, putting in a lot of work as far as blogging is concerned. It's not much of a media outlet and such, but everybody loves Jims. I love Jims's blogs. He's one of the few blogs that I adamantly watch. That, you know, I'm an avid watcher of Jims's blogs. So anytime they come out, I can, you know, I'm watching him the same day. He's hilarious. He's been doing really good as far as the battle rap scene lately in this past year. The beginning of the year into 2018 looks prosperous for him. He has a battle with Goods coming up. So Jims, although he had a slight stumble with when somebody snuck him and stuff, he was able to turn that around and, you know, and make it funny, you know, not dwell on it, and you know, he turned a negative into a positive. So, you know, he's definitely on the top of the list for people to watch as far as battle rap content is concerned. Number 8 is Rome DMV. Romy. Now, just like the Piper Boy, I wasn't a Rome watcher. Rome actually grew on me as, you know, as the year progressed, 2017 progressed, and around the last quarter, I started to pick up a little more on Rome stuff and watch a little bit more of him. Regardless of how I feel, the dude puts in a lot of freaking work. He's constantly blogging. You know, this shit takes time. He's getting interviews in. He's gotten tons of interviews with Beasley and collaborating with other people. And, you know, he's got interviews with Avocado, asking some questions there. The dude's just all over the place, and he's he's New Jersey Twerk's manager, so New Jersey Twerk is like the hottest fucking rapper, one of the hottest rappers of 2017, so, you know, Rome DMV, I gotta respect what he does. I gotta salute to him for the work that he puts in. I think he's matured a lot as the year progressed, as 2017 progressed, and he's definitely gotten he's definitely on one now. I think he knows. He's just matured enough to be at a good point right now. Not so much early in the year. I still think he says some stuff that's off the wall, which I completely don't agree with. But you can't deny the work that he puts in, and his drive, and, you know, what his drive and his love for this battle rap shit. So, big salute to Rome, man. Keep doing your thing. And he had one of the biggest body bags in 2017. He ended the year ending somebody else's career. Well, I hate saying career because career is so stupid and this stuff, but we all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Next on the list is number 7, PSA Podcast. You can catch that's hosted by 3letterman. You can follow 3letterman at 3letterman3, and co-hosted by Sean. You can catch him at Watson3172. Now, well, since like last September, I've been heavily editing a prominent editor to his content on YouTube. So I do listen to a lot of his stuff, and he's always on point. He's got his ear to the street on what's going on in the culture. He does do more stuff outside of battle rap. He does talk hip hop. He does talk sports and music artists as well. So it's not just battle rap stuff, but when it comes to battle rap, he is definitely there. He's on target. He's had a lot of high-profile interviews this past year with hip-hop artists, so there's no denying the work that he's been putting in, and he's always getting people into for interviews and asking some hard questions and stuff that other hosts and interviewers don't ask. You know, he does ask the hard questions, and got to salute Three Letter Man and PSA Podcast for putting the work that they did in 2017. Number 6, I have 15 Minutes of Fame Radio. You can catch them at 15 MOFE Radio and at Guy Felt the Thigh. Uncle Ra, I'm sorry I don't have his Twitter handle, but 15 Minutes of Fame, you could always catch him at all the events, and you know, they're doing interviews and getting some content. They've had the bar exam game show, which is always great to watch. It's always good to find other things to do with this battle rap shit, and with figures in battle rap, you know, expanding and getting some more ideas that break away from the traditional media style that we're all used to. So a big salute to 15 Minutes of Fame. You know, put in that work for 2018. Hope to see you on top again. Number 5, we have Angry Fans Radio. We all love Angry Fan. Well, most of us do anyways. I've been listening to Angry Fan since he started out, really. I was one of his few, couple hundred subscribers probably. Putting in a lot of work this year. Angry Fan himself, Caps, hasn't been active. He did have some months where he wasn't active, but your boy Tony Bro, was active, and anytime that Caps wasn't available, Tony Bro was there to start some shows and get some topics rolling, and you know, when we had a battle rap drought in YouTube, AFM was going live and keeping us entertained, and you know, getting just stirring up the pot, you know, and every time I get that notification for Angry Fans Radio, I'm always trying to tune in, whether it be the phone or the internet, because they're just all hilarious, man. You can catch them at AngryFan007, at Tone Capo, at Billionaire Polo, and that's Tony Polo, and at I am Drizzy __, and that's Drizzy. Again, they have a lot of blogs, a lot of controversial shit, a lot of interviews, face-offs, and so on and so on. But 100% battle rap, and definitely always the tip of the spear in this battle rap media shit for the past couple years. I've got to appreciate everything that they do, and what is there much to say about Angry Fan? We all know Angry Fan, so big salute to Angry Fan, man. Number 4, Ruin Your Day. At Ruin Your Day Now, at Avocado is God. Now, Ruin Your Day came in early in the year, and just started smashing with this watch series. And when they first started out, they were doing a few different segments. They were just trying to find something that stuck, something that they were happy with. And when they started doing the watch series, it really took off. People really enjoyed it. And of course, because it's a no-brainer. Who doesn't want to watch battles with other battle rappers and, that are at the top of their game, and critique as they're watching it, and you get to see the battle rappers themselves critique. And, they've just had a lot of great guests on, from media to battle rappers. You got the classic Tay Rock and Hollow the Don watching the battles together. Geechee Gotti, always Ilmac was always a regular on it. Lush One. They did album premieres towards the end of the year. Exclusive. They've done premiere music videos on there. They just do a lot of good stuff, man, and it's always fun to watch. One thing I definitely, which is definitely unfortunate, is that they, since they're out on the West, they don't have as much access to East Coast artists or East Coast MCs to be on their platform. So that's why you see a lot of the West Coast people in and out of the watch series, because unless they have an event there where artists are already in the city that they can bring in and do some watches and stuff. And we even had a watch with Jay Black on when Avocado was in Philly. He took time to do a watch series with him and Minnesota Luke and Enas. That was pretty cool. So, definitely a great concept. I love it. I definitely want to see more. Avocado has been MVP, man, this past year. He's got watch. He does the best quality pay-per-view in the business, and he went on to URL to do their pay-per-view. And I'm glad URL swallowed their pride and was able to hire Avocado, because he is a freelancer, to do their stream, because their streams, I gotta admit, have been low-key trash. But Avocado came in and the shit looks crispy clean, and he's booked for future events. The Survivor Series that's coming up, Avocado's filming that, so it looks like he's just gonna be being booked from now on. So that's good for us, the fans. We're gonna get A+ quality. Avocado's just been killing shit this past year, so salute to Avocado, man. And the team, Clayton. I don't have Clayton's, but I think it's, I don't have Clayton's but salute to Clayton and Jeff. He does great camera work as well. Number 3 on the list. Number 3 on the list, I have Hip Hop Is Real, hiphopisreal.com. You can catch them at Hip Hop Is Real TV. And what can I say about Hip Hop Is Real, man? They've just been killing it this past year. Definitely on top of everything at every event, getting footage and interviews and doing Skype calls and interviews. They just always on beat, always have their ear to the street on what's going on. If something's going on, you can count on Hip Hop Is Real just being there, getting some kind of footage, covering some kind of action. So a big salute to Hip Hop Is Real. They're just doing, they've just been on point, and that's why they are number 3 on this list of many people, because they've just been working. They don't take breaks from the money. All right. Number 2, Rap Grid. Now, Rap Grid is a sleeper, man. I think we don't really appreciate sometimes what Rap Grid does. Rap Grid does a lot of shit. Rap Grid does media. They do interviews, podcasts. They have music, freestyles, highlights of artists. They're a pay-per-view platform. They've really been on their shit this past year. The reason they're just not they're not in your face, but they're there. Trust me, they're there, and they're making a lot of moves. Their pay-per-view qualities for as far as lives and stuff, I know they've had a lot of some fails. They haven't been extremely perfect, but you know, it takes practice, and they are doing it though. That's the major key. They always have the video on demands for RBE and other platforms, bullpens. So you got to respect everything that Rap Grid does, because you know, there's not a lot of sources that cover so many criterias as Rap Grid does, and they've been super active this past year. There's no denying that. So big shout out to Rap Grid. You can follow them at Rap Grid, or you can follow Direct at Direct, and give them a salute and a thank you for the work that they've done, and because they've definitely been putting in work. Again, another outlet that's always at just about at every event, getting some type of media coverage. So definitely a platform that does not sleep and is always on beat, always on the ball. So big salute to Rap Grid. Number 1 on the list. Guess who it is? You could probably guess because I haven't said it, and you're thinking it in your head. Why hasn't he said it? Jay Black, motherfucker. Yeah, Jay Black. Big shout out to Jay Black for champion. You can catch him at JBlack1615, and you can catch Tech. Big shout out to Tech9. You can catch him at the Real Tech 9, number 9. And you know, he's had champion breakthrough series in battle rap culture. You know, he had this vision early on, and you know, he just tackled it on, and he was able to you know, to see it out, and to do what he had imagined, and with the champion platform. And you know, when he came out doing that early in the year, I was definitely really impressed. You know, he's getting better and better as he goes with the camera work and the editing and such. So big salute to Jay Black, man. And I'm definitely sorry for his loss. We did. He was gone for just a small portion of the year, but he came back stronger than ever. And we also had a little other mishap that happened, but I'm sure that's not going to let him down. And you know, he's bounced right back, and I look forward to definitely seeing what Champion has to offer for 2018. It looks like he's kind of restructuring a little and getting some more ideas flowing, and looking like he's definitely cooking something up. Don't sleep on Jay Black, because I think he has a lot more than what we've just been seeing this past year on Champion. I think he's definitely one of those guys who wants to keep stepping it up a little further. So, you know, he's done Champion, Breakthrough. He goes and does blogs every once in a while. He does some media coverage, some interviews. He has people, battle rappers on his platform to do some stuff. And he's also done live pay-per-view commentary. We saw that at both the URL and the UW event. So hopefully we get a lot more of that happening. And yeah, man, Jay Black's been fucking killing it. He's been killing it. One thing I definitely have to say about Champion and J Black, I wish they would cover a little bit more and be a little bit more broader in their in their coverage of stuff that goes on in certain battles and such. I know their time is limited. They're definitely doing this mostly for the love. There's a lot of money and time invested in this, but I would definitely love to see, because I love battle rap. Excuse me, sorry. I love battle rap as a whole. Doesn't matter about the league. It could be a Joe Schmo league. I'll watch some battles. Damn it. I'll watch some battles. It could be a league, a local league that's throwing a battle event. I'll go check it out because I love battle rap. I'm a long-time battle rap enthusiast. So the platform doesn't matter to me. I just like the sport itself. So there's definitely some of us that want to see coverage from, I want to see him cover other sources, a little bit more King of the Dot, a little bit more RBE, Joe Schmo League over here. If the battle is good, I understand you're not going to cover trash battles, but I'd like to see them broaden their platform just a little bit more, and not be so mainstream with it. Of course, if the battle's good, if the battle's trash, I understand that they don't cover it, but that's just my 2 cents. Moving forward into 2018, and if they're able to do that, then they're definitely going to remain on top. So big salute to J Black, big salute to Tech 9, and the PG bloggers that have been on there, and other guests that also have had been able to bless the Champion platform. So big salute. And of course, I should have mentioned myself early on in the up and comers of 2018 to look out for. So you can follow me at Visual1. Like I said, 2018 is my stable where I really wanted to focus on this stuff a lot more, and I've kind of just been holding out myself. But that has been my top media / blogger / whatever list. I just wanted to get that shit out of the way, and we can jump into some battle rap and battlers and events and so on. So, like you see, this is a lot of stuff to go through, a lot of time consuming. So bear with me with a lot of this shit, and it's definitely fun to do, and hopefully you guys like it. With all the time I get to fucking invest in this shit. Hope you get some enjoyment out of it. So that's been my fucking my top 40. I think it's like 40 of them or something like that. My top 40 list, along with my top 10 overall media / blogger / whatever. So stay tuned here for more. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more content. I'm Visual Man. I'll catch you on the next one. And check out BattleRapMerch.com. I'll leave a link in the description box below. Get yourself some battle rap gear that represents your passion for battle rap. And I'll leave all the links to everybody that I just mentioned down in the description box too, if you want to copy and paste to find them on the Twitter and see, and go ahead and follow them and see what they have going on as well. So big salute. Thanks for checking this out. I'm Visual, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.